This is Abnormal Entertainment.
Hands-free Maskerpiece Theater is getting started, and I'm the Mask Blogster. We're still going to play Mask Lives. I know there's only a couple of us outside of me, but we're going to play Mask Lives. Should still be pretty funny. Let me just get to a blank page here. Mini Mandy, adjective.
Dry.
Oh my God, my pen is being the same way. It's dry.
Called it.
Called it. Jessie Saenz, noun.
A noun. George Bush.
Okay. You and Mandy love your pronouns.
It's a person.
It's a pronoun, though.
Oh, okay.
It's okay. You're not incorrect. So. Mini Mandy, noun.
Noun. Machete.
Jessie Saenz, adjective. That's a descriptive word.
Something that will go with machete. Jamming.
It's what?
Jamming.
Jamming, okay. Just remember, things could end up in other sentences, so if you think it's going to go with it, it might not always do that.
That's what she said?
Exactly. So what did she said about the noun, Mini Mandy?
TARDIS.
TARDIS.
Adjective, Jessie.
Adjective. I would like the definition.
Of an adjective? You just did one. It's a descriptive word.
That's how my mindset is. Let's go with...
You could describe yourself if you need to.
Laughing. Dude, I am on cloud fucking 9 right now.
Okay. Plural noun, Mandy.
Plural noun.
Mini Mandy, sorry.
Plural noun. Balls.
Part of the body, Jessie. Plural.
Fingers.
Noun, Mini Mandy.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Ba-dum-psh.
Jessie, color.
Purple. Because that's all I see right now.
I know, I'm wearing a blue shirt, but it looks purple in this black light. At the grid!
I'm very purple at the grid.
Mini Mandy, noun.
Lucifer.
This is going to go so weird with George Bush and a machete.
I know, right?
Plural noun, Jessie.
Plural noun. Holy Grail.
Multiple holy grails?
No, just one. Holy
No, it's a plural noun.
Oh,
now.
plural noun.
Has to be more than one.
Oh, okay. Dinosaurs.
There we go. Mini Mandy, adjective.
Dark.
Jessie, noun.
Chair.
Mini Mandy, noun.
Painting. Our Darth Vader's still here.
There's two of them, actually. There's another one that's around the corner. It's pretty cool, too.
Really?
Yeah. Jessie, adjective. A lot of silence on a podcast. It's the worst thing ever for a podcast.
There's only two of us, man.
I know. It's pretty hard. It's very difficult.
That's
Speaking.
what she said.
At this point, I'm just screaming out whatever comes first.
That's what she said.
Ew.
Mandy, noun.
Seriously? Games. Or
Jessie,
games.
noun.
Fan.
All right.
Yay.
So I
What the fuck did
gonna
we just
randomly
create?
Open this up to Mest Lib's snowman building.
I like that a machete's involved.
Yep. What kid hasn't loved the dry thrill of building a George Bush man? Answer: kids who live where the machete never stops shining.
Yes.
Nevertheless, snowman building is one of the most jamming competitions at the Winter Games. Each team is given several hundred pounds of powdered TARDIS to mold and shape into what they hope will be the most laughing snowman anyone has ever laid balls on. This year's winner was so adorable that everyone wanted to throw their fingers around him and hug his Jesus Christ. They used a bright purple Lucifer for his nose, 2 shiny dinosaurs for eyes, and a dark chair on his head for a hat. In addition, they put a corncob painting in his mouth and tied a speaking scarf around his neck. Their prize-winning games quickly became the talk of the fan.
Nice.
Good job, everybody.
I like that Lucifer is
A nose.
his nose.
So we had a lot of talks before we started recording because we're waiting on people to get here, but they're not here and probably aren't coming.
No, right?
For a table that was so darn full before,
I know.
like we I felt bad because people couldn't get a word in edgewise.
I know.
And I feel like those people aren't here because they're like, oh, I didn't even get to talk. You could have tonight.
Right?
You could have tonight.
Plenty of space.
Plenty of space. While everybody's at the Donald Trump rally, not getting paid.
Not getting paid, but you could have been
You
paid.
could have been paid. There's Craigslist ads for both sides. They give you $10 an hour just to be on their side. It's incredible.
How do they find out how long to pay each guy? Is it just like, oh, I'm going to get out 30 minutes late or 30 minutes early? Does he still get the full hour?
I didn't answer the ad,
Oh.
Yeah.
so I don't know. It's supposed to be $10 an hour,
Right?
whatever.
Man, what's the start time there?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I know people started getting there around like 4 or 5, like the heavy crowds.
Sure.
I heard there are people sitting out all day,
Oh, I'm sure,
which I'm like, you're dumb. He's down in Yuma.
right?
I hope he drank a lot of tap water.
Yeah.
A lot of tap water.
Dude, just
Well-
on my way, like, coming back from dropping off my sister from work. And since I lived so close to the police academy, it was just fucking cruiser after cruiser after cruiser.
I'm sure.
Just going down my one street, I passed my 20 cruisers already.
I
They
believe
were
it.
just getting everything ready to go. It was
Yep.
nuts.
Cool. Well, all right.
All right.
Just
We're doing much better things than hanging out down there. Like,
Yeah.
I just... This presidential thing going on right now, it is just dumb. Like
It's a joke.
it's
It's a
it is
joke.
it is a joke. Yeah,
Yeah, it
it's
is.
such a joke, and everybody's getting up in arms, self included. I had to just stop reading the news and watch. I just have to stop. Like
Right?
otherwise, I get so upset about these things, and I'm like, I can't do anything about this.
Yeah,
Even if I can't, like, what's there to do? I mean,
I made
fucking people voted for him. This is
Right.
what you get. And then the people that did vote for him are like, can't admit that they were, hey, you know
Wrong.
what? We got that one wrong.
Yeah, they have.
Or they say, but Hillary, but Obama. Like,
Yeah.
No, those people aren't president right now.
They lost.
They lost,
The only
and that's okay.
The only response I make to the but Hillary, I'm like, oh, you're talking about her emails that got deleted, whereas Trump's campaign's emails went to Russia. Like, let's discuss.
But Hillary did it. I don't give a shit. Like, why do
Who
you let him
cares?
get to this level? Like, there were better Republican candidates. Like,
right?
Truth be told, if John Kasich would have been there, that's probably who I would have voted for.
It's very possible.
Yeah, I mean,
actually.
I mean, he's not my favorite person in the world. I don't agree with everything he does, but no candidate do I agree with everything. I'm like, but if you wanted one, why didn't you go for him?
right?
So, problem solved, Republicans. Saying that,
Thanks,
and I've been
Republicans.
registered Republican since like 1990 something.
I'm just going to say this because someone pointed it out to me and it made me laugh. It's only been like 7 months.
It's not even a full year. It's
But
so
but
so
it is
bad.
still like almost 7 months, and he's still bragging about the Electoral College
Right.
win.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God, get the fuck.
Get over
Why are
it.
you telling the Boy Scouts
That's
about
the
that?
only thing he has. That's the
Yeah, because
only
he hasn't
thing.
passed any legislation
Yeah.
of note. Like
He sent out a tweet. I guess that's.
a
I
lot
guess
of
that's
them.
what it is. Yeah,
A
that's
He
lot of
sends.
tweets.
He's, yeah.
so far. Everything he announced has been tweet first, and then goes silent about it whatsoever, and then
Yeah.
it's like a
I
bill
didn't
for
say
something
that.
else. It's,
Anyway, let's not get. I'm going to get fired up,
Yeah, let's move
and I
on.
don't want people to hate us, hate this
Just-
show.
just
Like,
be-
just wondering why they're upset about things. But yeah, Trump's in town when we're recording this. We're
I
going
guess-
to talk about cooler things like
It's 8 months. It's been August.
8 months.
My bad. Anyway, moving on.
So Jesse,
be
you
safe.
brought up a funny, really
Oh, yeah.
interesting topic, and I wanted to get into that because when you said what scared you as a kid, I'm like, no, we got to talk about that. So, Jesse, you said what movie scared you when you were young that you grew up and watched and were like, what was I thinking? Mm-hmm. So, I'll let you get started. I got to think about mine. I can think of one of them,
Yeah.
but it was supposed to be scary, but like I was too scared as a kid. So anyway, go ahead, Jesse. What scared you?
So the movie that scared me as a kid that I didn't truly watch until like 2001. That was the first time I seen the movie full. I seen part 2, but I seen The Secret of the Ooze twice before I even saw part 1 of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I couldn't. It was just the. If Frank was here, he would be probably defending this, but fucking New York is scary as fuck. Fucking New York. So far.
Oh, well, I'm not going to say fuck it, but
Well,
you
I
can
am
be scared.
But New York just so far has been, their lights don't work. Everything's so damped. You know, it's all this, it's just gross. And then like you could deliver Dominoes in the back of a fucking scooter into just someone holding a hand and the money.
That's
How
what
is that-
scared you?
Then
scared
putting
me.
pizza in a grate down
So-
into the sewer is what scared you?
So
No,
you
the-
weren't scared of the talking turtles that were in rubber like that. I
No,
thought
I
that's
kept
what
on
scared-
going. I kept on walking out. That was like the worst shit.
Oh my god.
Wait, the turtles or the fact that they delivered pizza on the back of a scooter?
No, it was just everything.
Or all of it.
It was
The
just
whole
all
thing.
Of it. It was just all of it. It's a
This
combination.
is the way people live. I can't deal with this.
Right.
They actually ordered Dominoes.
They deliver
Ew.
they deliver pizza. Oh my god, those animals.
Animals.
Yeah, but it's like when the shredder appeared, I was just like, "Fuck this! I'm out. I'm in the front yard. I'm gonna go play."
How old were you?
I was like 7.
Okay, that's acceptable.
No.
It is. If it,
No.
things
I watched
scare
Ninja
you
Turtles.
at kids.
I watched
know,
Ninja
but
Turtles when I was 5 and
I was an
went
innocent
nuts.
young boy. It was
I was
don't know.
an innocent little girl.
There's
Not
just
if you-
things that when you're young shouldn't scare you as much as they do.
That's true.
They're just certain things will catch you, and no matter how absurd it is. So that's pretty absurd. But no matter how absurd it is, there's just certain things that happen when you're a kid. You're like, man, that should not. I know there's one for me, and I can't think of what it is. I know aliens. I didn't want anything to do with it. Like
Yeah.
all my friends talk about, oh man, aliens is so cool. It's so scary. I'm not watching it. Watch Freddy Krueger. Watch all this stuff when I'm like under 10, watching this stuff. But
Yeah.
came to aliens. But there was something else that was supposed to be kind of scary, and wouldn't watch it when I was. If it comes to me, I'll
Yeah.
probably
Was it
say
like
it during.
I mean-
was it a cartoon or
No, I don't. It wasn't any cartoons. I don't think.
because when were you like a kid? What age is? I'm trying to
Late
get
70s, early 80s.
That's what I'm trying to get. I didn't know where.
yeah,
because
late
that-
70s,
The
early
movies
80s.
during that time could like influence you. Somehow.
Yeah. So I mean, I grew up on Star Wars.
Yep.
When they cut into that tauntaun, that was the grossest shit in my
Oh,
life.
yeah.
That was the worst thing ever. I'm like, I just like my stomach would turn, and I'd have to turn every time Empire Strikes Back was on TV. I'm like, oh. So the movie's awesome, but I can't take them cutting into that tauntaun. That's just gross.
Oh.
But I can't think of, I'm sure there's something that
Yeah.
stuck in my head, and I'm sure if I watch it, I'll be traumatized. Like, oh my god, that was so scary. It's a silver ball phantasm. That didn't
Right.
scare me. I just never watched it.
Was the ice cream man during that time? They're feeding eyeballs as gumballs to children. on ice cream cones that are made out of body parts. That grossed me out a little.
That would be gross, but I don't remember seeing it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure there's some stuff that, like,
But like
Kevin and
that's
Dave
still
Hayes and
horror,
Jeff
though,
Dolniak
type,
all watch.
though. I'm
Yeah.
like, mine is like,
Yours is a cartoon.
it's a cartoon.
Well,
Mine
yeah.
is like
Live action.
It's a live action cartoon, so it's like
Yeah, it shouldn't be scary.
it shouldn't be scary
Yeah.
whatsoever,
No,
and it's kind of stupid to be scared of it. Like then,
I didn't have anything that was dumb. I just, like I said before, like, Tremors, but I was
That-
moving to the desert.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
thought that they lived in Arizona. I
Yeah.
know the movie didn't take place in Arizona, but
It looked like it did.
There was sand
at
everywhere.
the time. That is what Arizona looked like.
it's
Yeah.
true. It's true.
Tucson still does. Just kidding. We're going to Tucson Comic Con.
Yeah.
November. We have a booth for Bunny 17 Media, which is affiliated with Abnormal Entertainment. So look for us at Tucson Comic Con first weekend of November. Please stop by and say hello.
So go watch Thor Ragnarok Thursday night, and then
And then
venture
come
to
to-
Tucson
and
come see us.
Yeah, we'll be there. No word on if we're going to do panels or not. Fingers crossed that we do
We'll
because
see.
we have a good time when we do them.
Yeah, they're always fun.
How are the hotels over there? Are they pretty decent price or?
I haven't looked.
I have looked a little bit. Yeah, they're fine. I mean, I don't
still-
know where they are in conjunction to the place, so I'm like, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm looking for, to be honest with you. It's hot as hell in here today.
Right. Remember all those times we were
It'd
like
be cold.
tortured by freezing temperatures?
Yeah.
And now we're just like, it's hot
Didn't even want to
outside.
pick up my beer because I thought my fingers might shatter. Now I'm like, oh, I drink
More of
this
it.
beer before it
More of it,
starts
right?
boiling.
Right. It's so good.
Yep. So,
Absolutely.
getting taken care of very well here at the Grid.
Yeah, lots of beer.
So, anyway, yeah. So there's stuff as kids that. So there was something that scared the crap out of me in real life as a kid. First moved to Arizona.
Yep.
So, 7 years old ish, and it just turned my world upside down. I'm from Minnesota. At 7, coming to Arizona, get to the desert, get off the bus, heading down the road, and there's a horny toad
Oh, yeah.
on the ground.
Yep.
7-year-old kid from Minnesota thinks that's a dinosaur.
They're huge.
I know they're not real big, but I mean,
They're
it was
big-
big,
they're
but,
big to me.
it looked like a dinosaur. Like
Yeah.
to me, I'm like, and I am just screaming down the road, yelling for my mom, just yelling "mom" over and over again, because I'm like, I don't know what the like. It's in front of me. I can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
Like I could have stepped over it. Would have been fine. My aunt comes down. She's like, I thought I heard someone yell. What is going on? Dinosaur. Dinosaur. Oh my God. She's like, oh, it's just a horny toad. And she gets down. She's petting it. And I'm like, you want to pet him? Nope.
You petted a dinosaur.
Nope. And you're like, no, that's cool. Just we'll just let that thing be there. I'm glad it likes you. She's like, oh yeah, they don't really bite. But then she tells me about like their defense mechanism, how they shoot blood out of their eye.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck it, no.
Just made everything 10 times worse.
Wait a second, a baby dinosaur that shoots blood out of its eye? Nope.
Nope.
I seen Jurassic Park.
I hated Arizona. Oh no, there was no Jurassic Park back
Wasn't
then.
out yet. When I moved to
I had Land of the Lost. We didn't have Jurassic
Yes.
Park.
No, when I moved to
Waiting for
Arizona,
slee stacks to come out of the fucking desert.
so one of my teachers, I told them like I was moving to Arizona, and they're like, most of the stereotypes are not real. Like it's not cowboys and Indians with bows and arrows on horseback going after each other. There's roads. You'll be fine. And so I went under the assumption that like, you know, everything you saw in like Looney Tunes wasn't real and
Yeah.
stuff was fake. And one day we're driving and like a tumbleweed went across the road and I'm like, that shit ain't real. No way.
Right?
And it legit just tumbleweed and it like blew my mind. I was like, that really happens?
That was first time ever me coming to Arizona too to come visit a family member. Just driving down the 10. Then all of a sudden you see a freaking bird run across the street. I was like, what the fuck was that?
yeah,
that's
the
a Roadrunner.
Yeah.
Why isn't it blue? That was my
Right?
first fucking question.
Right?
Why isn't it blue?
Sure. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah. And so, speaking of tumbleweed, a buddy of mine, when he first moved out here, he worked for me at another location that I worked at, and he's like, "Man, I cut my hand up." I'm like, "What?" He moved here from South Carolina. He's like, "I never seen a tumbleweed before." So I ran up and caught it and grabbed it with my hand. I'm like, no! I didn't know it was like that. I'm like, nope. There is nothing nice inside of a tumbleweed.
Nope.
I know. I know now. I know now. Like, yeah, you do know now.
He might as well went up and high-fived a cactus.
Yeah.
Like,
I seen people do that for no fucking good reason.
God.
Yeah, there's some dumb stuff that people do with a cactus.
Why would you hug a cactus?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen the thing where some Steve-O video where some guy, like, roller skates down into one.
Oh, yeah, I seen that fucking video.
That's terrible. Then another friend told me about how somebody played a nice joke on him. You know those barrel cactus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Short, stout, and they have those big yellow
Yeah.
pricky things on there.
Yeah. Needles.
Needles. You know, stab you.
The stabby stab.
The stabby, pokey things. Yeah. Well, I guess somebody laid down like a white sheet. Hey, sit down right there.
Oh,
okay.
no.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Nope. Could you imagine?
Fuck, no.
Nope. Nope.
I get pissed whenever I go on hikes and I get those little thorns that get stuck in the
Oh, man, the little brown ones?
Yes. And then you can't even pull it out because it makes it worse. I get pissed with that. Imagine with a fucking cactus.
Yeah.
Just sitting down in one.
Like
The worst are those cactus that have like the really small ones that are like
the prickly
fiberglass.
pear.
Yeah.
The prickly pears have
You
that.
don't even know that you like touched it.
No.
And all of a sudden they're like in your skin and you can't see
And
them
it
or
itches,
get them out.
and you can look real close and you see those little brown ones and you try to pull them out. You pull them out like 50 at a time, but you still left way more than that in there. And now they're sticking into your fingers that you used to pull them out.
It's the worst.
Yeah.
Can't
And
put
you
on-
think you're safe, like if you do like garden stuff, like with like clothes on and gloves.
No.
That shit goes through your clothes.
It doesn't matter.
You're just.
None of that matters.
It's the worst.
So Mrs. Blogster and her friend that came out here, she was our roommate for a little while. I hated trimming the bougainvillea.
Yeah.
We know what a bougainvillea is here in Arizona. They're the leafy plant with the pink
The
pink
pink
leaves
ones that
or-
are always next to pools.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Anyway, full of thorns. It pokes you, you itch. It
Yep.
hurts and it itches forever. So,
You're probably still itching.
yeah. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll trim it one of these days. I'll get to it. I don't want to do it. They think they're doing me a favor by cutting it for me. And I'm like, oh, that's awesome. It's like, oh, yeah, we know you don't like cutting it, so if you want to just throw the stuff away. No! I like cutting it. I have electric shit for that. That part's fun. The worst part is having to pick this stuff up because it's in the front yard.
Yeah.
Our dumpster's in the backyard, and that hurts.
Yeah.
I know I'm sounding like a little girl right now, but I don't like doing that part. That's the whole reason.
It's
You
the
took
worst.
The fun part out of it for me. You took it all the way down to the fucking nub,
We had
and it was taller than me, and now I got to carry all that back. And they're like, oh, I don't know why you're getting so mad. I do.
Why don't you carry some to the back?
Why don't you
You'll
want to
know.
carry it? Well, I don't really like to do that. I mean, because it hurts. Really? Really? Oh, man. Picking up dog shit stinks, too. And I got to do that, too. Like, well, how is it that I don't get to do all the cool stuff?
We used to have one of those in my backyard. We had a pool. So we would
Yeah.
try and trim it every year before summer because
Yeah.
that shit gets everywhere. And I just remember, like, I had a choice of either getting my, like, weekly money from my parents or we could pay someone to come and do the landscaping.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean, Mandy. It's okay.
I'm like, hey, go get some guys from Home Depot.
Yeah.
They can do it. I'll just go swimming after they're
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah, I don't need to get paid. Yeah,
I don't want to do it.
Yeah, because there's some things that you get done here in Arizona that it's a little bit different. Like the palm trees that we remember how tall those were in the front
Yeah.
yard of the house in Scottsdale.
Yep.
Like they were ridiculous. They finally cut them down since
Did
we
they?
moved out. Yeah, they're way too tall.
They were.
They were way too tall, and So my neighbor across the street's like, "You want me to cut those for you? How much will you charge?" He didn't charge me hardly shit. Like, it was like $30 a tree.
He could have died.
And so the way you get up a palm tree like that, for those of you who are listening are like, "Oh, well, whatever, I've seen them on TV." He had boots with spikes on them, and he just walked up the tree by sticking his toes in. Mm-hmm. And then he'd be up there, he'd cut them down, clean it up, and then be done. And I'm like, whew. Yeah, $30 a tree, you got it.
Right.
Absolutely.
And you want to talk about sharp.
Yeah, well, no matter what, like, man. And he's like, because I'm like, he's like, you want to do, I was short on money one time. I'm like, dude, I want you to, but I can't pay you right now. You want to borrow the boots? Nope.
No, thank
Nope.
you.
No.
I'm going to get $60 here pretty soon. I just don't want you to do it until I get it.
Yeah.
I don't want to be owing you. It's like, oh, okay. So
Borrow my boots.
he was going to let me wear them. Like, nope.
No thanks. I'll just die.
Yeah. See, because I told him, I'm like, I think I could get up there. It's
Yeah.
getting down that I'd be like, call the fire department. Call the fire department. I can't get down.
I want a
nope.
fucking ladder
Yeah,
right now.
I'm done. Because he's like, yeah, because it sways when you're up that high.
Yes, it
Oh,
does.
I know.
Yeah. Nope. Nope. Like, no, I'm fat and out of shape. That's not going to work. I mean, I was thinner back then, but not by a lot.
You're
Not enough.
You're freaking out just taking that one step down.
Oh, man.
Just
Because,
getting
like,
up
getting
is okay.
up. Getting up, I think I could do it.
I think
Yeah.
he jumped a few times when he jumped to go down a couple of feet. Probably.
I don't think so. Not unless he had full-on straps and everything.
Yeah,
How
some
do you-
people
like-
have like the belts.
Yeah,
They-
Yeah,
he
he
probably
didn't
had
have
a
a
belt.
belt?
I don't know how. He always did it when I wasn't there.
That's
Like,
a fucking Mexican Spider-Man right there. What the
he was
hell?
white.
Oh, shit. That's even weirder.
Yeah, everybody that did my yard work was white. It's amazing. It was an anomaly. It just didn't happen. No, because my neighbor, so he lived across the street. My neighbor on to the side, I used to give his son art lessons, and then in turn they would do my front yard for me.
Yeah.
So which was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Because my neighbor across, he ended up moving away, but it's like, yeah, that's cool because he loved the neighbor that to the side, his son. He loved doing yard work.
Oh, really?
Loved it. He used to own a landscaping business, and he just really enjoyed it. And he'd be out there like every other day manicuring the yard, trimming the sides. It looked good for a while. Well, until I moved out.
Yeah.
Stop. Because that happened. But,
Yeah. It's crazy.
yeah, nuts. So,
More props to him.
yeah. So come to Arizona. It's really fun.
It's super
That
nice.
was not a ringing endorsement, everybody.
Hey,
It is weird, though, how you get a lot of just people from different states coming to Arizona.
Oh, it's
I
not
haven't-
weird. I understand it.
I know,
Hey, been to these
I
other
really
states?
don't sometimes. It's
Fuck them.
But it's like I never understand why. It's like,
Why Arizona? It's inexpensive compared
There's
to
no snow.
California.
yeah, no.
Compared
That's
to
like,
California, I think Florida's pretty
compared
expensive.
to most of the country,
It's
Arizona is
pretty
really not that
inexpensive.
expensive.
Yeah,
I mean, you
And-
take out parts of the Midwest.
but that's where they're moving from.
Yeah.
When it comes to Arizona, most people, it seems, are from the Midwest,
yeah.
Yeah.
which I get because the East Coast moves down to Florida, Midwest down to Arizona.
Yeah. Some move to Texas, but whatever. They're weird.
It just brings a certain type of person here, though. It really does.
It's the people who want to get away from the snow.
Yeah, that's what it. Yeah,
But then there's people that, like me, myself, that moved from California.
because it's expensive.
But it wasn't even that, like, part of where we live wasn't like we could survive and everything. But it's
Sure.
like, we're giving up, like, okay, 90-degree weather. We can go to the ocean at any time we want. We got the hills or anything like that, lakes. And then my
Yeah.
family just up and moves to in the middle of a fucking desert. It was
Yeah.
like, it's such a new experience for me. It's like, I didn't know what type of person that brings until I grew up and was like, oh yeah, I am a fucking this type of person. Like, I do not follow any of the ideas back in California whatsoever.
Okay.
So I think it's like a type of person that actually moves to Arizona.
My parents told me there was no snow and there was no tornadoes, and I said, "Okay, let's go."
Yeah. That's true.
If I never see a tornado ever again, I will be just fine.
Yeah, because you probably don't know a whole lot about this, Jesse. So, like, in the town, Minnesota town that I was in,
Yeah.
I think it was I can't remember which day of the month it was. I have a cousin whose birthday it falls on. It's tornado test day.
Oh, yeah.
Every month, at least once a month.
Yeah.
Where they ring the sirens throughout the town.
Yep. You got to go
to
in
warn you
your-
about a tornado. That's how many there are.
Yep.
That they have to ring sirens in the town to let you know, get your ass in the house and down in the basement.
I lived in a major city in
And they
Kansas,
probably had 'em, yeah.
And they did it once a month. And you had to play the game of real tornado or testing.
Right.
Because they didn't always do it on the same day.
Sure.
So then it's like, no, those clouds aren't thick enough. They're just testing the sirens today. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think it was more than once a month because, I mean, the last time I was in Minnesota was like 94. And I was only there for a few months just for, summer vacation. And, yeah, it was
all the time.
all the time. There go the sirens.
I remember parts of Kansas would ring the sirens if there were two different storm fronts
Oh,
in the same state.
yeah.
Not even like next to each other or
Sure.
going towards each other. It's just like, hey guys, we got clouds above us. There's some clouds a whole like 60 miles away. It might come this way. Heads up.
Yeah.
Possible tornado. It's like, let it get here first, man. Just
Yeah.
a warning.
But then you get to Arizona, it's like, weatherman with the easiest job in the world.
I know.
It's hot.
Hey guys, it's sunny today.
It's hot. It's bull crap how hot it is, but it's hot.
It's hot.
Okay. What's it going to be like tonight? Oh, hot.
Hot.
Cool. It's going to rain? Probably not.
No.
There's a 10%, but we just put that there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, when you hear like 40% chance of rain, we're like 100% chance of
of
rain.
rain.
Yeah.
Like, it just, like, if you heard 40% anywhere else in the country, you'd be like,
It's
probably not going to rain. We should be fine. Oh, that liar. He said 40%. Like, here, it's like, man, he said 40%. Well, how is it not raining?
gotta-
Man, he gave me 40%. Like, of course it's not.
I hear 40%. I'm like, where's my umbrella?
Yeah.
It's gonna
Oh,
rain.
and Rihanna
No,
on
if
that one.
if it's a day raining session,
Oh,
those
man.
are the best. I just like stop what I'm doing to enjoy
Right.
myself.
Well, we have to enjoy it because they usually only last like 15 minutes.
We get,
Yeah.
what, 7 inches of rain per year?
So this last one gave us a lot. It's like,
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, it shows up at once, but
yeah.
you get about 3 or 4 days where it all happens.
Yeah.
But,
And our entire city breaks.
yeah. Like, what is going on? It's just not built for it.
Did I tell you that the Goodwill where the roof collapsed was the one next to my house?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Up on Gilbert University.
Okay.
25% of the roof collapsed during the storm while there
Yeah.
were people inside.
Oh,
What?
man.
During the day.
Holy
Dang.
shit.
Yeah.
That was that last big rain, right?
Yeah, that was the one that was
I
like
wasn't
a month
sure if
ago.
I was going to get to the house
Yeah. Oh, it was
in my
bad.
little car because the streets were just flowing, and I'm like,
I think
just
if
drive down the middle of the road
Yeah.
because I don't know.
I'm surprised that one didn't end up like that one from like 3 years ago where the I-10 was flooded.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I didn't have to go
was-
to work that day.
Yeah,
know.
I got stuck at home that day. My driveway became a river because I live on a
You live by the mountain, don't you?
Yeah.
By South Mountain.
I forgot what they're called for the little
Floodplain.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't, I had my truck at the time, and I didn't know that we were gonna, you don't get absences from work for weather in Arizona, in Phoenix, anyway.
And I was like, that's not going to happen. I'm going to keep my phone out just in case. And sure enough, I got the call. You know, the automated
Yeah.
thing that's like, if you work at this location, do not go to work. All right, U-turn it is.
Right?
I was almost there.
What sucked is I had a vacation day and I used the vacation day just in case until the fucking announcement saying that I was stuck and he called. Like, everyone at my work got the day off full paid. Even second shift. Only me and like 2 other guys called in sick because we were stuck. So we ate up a freaking sick day for that.
That stinks.
That
They should have
sucks.
given it
They
to
should have
you.
just given it to you.
Yeah. They
You should have
didn't.
asked them.
We did, and
Should've
we didn't
called
get it
racism.
back.
Lame. Lame. It's horrible. Oh, Arizona. You're special.
Right? It's all right, though. I mean, we're giving you the worst of it.
Right?
I mean, That's the worst.
Yeah, that's
That's as bad. It's hot.
70%.
Sometimes it rains.
and when
and
it
it's
does,
really
it's like-
bad.
yeah.
And then there's really a lot of dust for like a short amount of time.
Yeah. You got to wash your car often.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much.
But there's no ice
70%,
and
yeah.
shit, and there's no
70% of the
fucking
time it's
salt on the
great.
road.
Yeah. During this time, it actually cools down a little for you to enjoy outside, and it's beautiful.
Yeah, this is when it starts getting good, right?
Yesterday
Like
morning
August,
was beautiful.
Like, man,
Like those mornings are starting to go down just at the right time to like, I'm gonna go for a walk.
It's decent.
Yeah.
Monday morning for that eclipse wasn't very hot.
yeah. All things considered,
Yeah, you know.
and that Sunday before we watched SummerSlam. I'm like,
Yep.
oh, I don't know. Well, you don't have time to jump in the pool and
Yep.
whatever. And I was like really surprised because I just jumped in thinking, oh, piss warm water, here it is. I'm like,
It was
"Ooh,
cold."
This is refreshing. Not
Right.
cold. I'm not going to say
Well,
cold,
chilly,
but
chilly.
but it was
Yeah.
like it wasn't warm.
Yeah.
Like when you jump in July, it's just like this is gross.
Usually in August, you jump in the pool, it's like, oh, it's hot in here.
Yeah, for
I'm
the
gonna
first
get out of
week
the
or
water.
so, too, but I mean now we're
We're getting to
August
that
20
nice.
something now. It's like, all right, it cools down at night, so
Yep.
it's not so bad.
Yep.
But
I guess I'm kind of weird because I kind of enjoy the pool that is not too freshing. I kind of like the warm water. I like it when it's warm for some reason in the pool.
It's because you grew up in California and the ocean's fucking cold there.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
true.
Picking
she
beers.
wants a hop. What is it? A Hopceratops?
Oh, no, I got something
Tricerahops.
else. I got something else.
Tricerahops. That's what she wants.
I did.
That
Everyone
was
out
delicious.
there, if you ever want a good beer, the Ninkasi Tricerahops.
Pretty delicious.
Delicious. It's a double
We'll call that-
IPA.
We'll call that the Bronson of the week.
Yeah. It's delicious. And for all of you beer people that don't know, double IPAs better than regular IPAs.
Yeah, that's a myth that we got to help get some of
Debunk.
you folks past, because I know there's a lot of people who are like, I don't like hops. And I'm like, okay, you don't like hops. Ew, a double IPA? No way. And like, no, it's much better.
It's
usually
so
smoother.
smooth.
So if you don't like hops and people are insisting on IPAs, then get a double IPA.
Yeah.
Get a little bit more alcohol, and you get a much smoother. That looks green.
Get the
I know it's the
lime.
lighting, but
The cerveza.
yeah.
Yay! St. Patrick's Day late? Early?
Early? Late?
Early.
Late?
I don't know.
Wait, March, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
March 17th.
We're almost to the midway point.
Fine. Good enough.
Football season.
WrestleMania month.
You're right. Well, usually April.
Usually April,
3rd-ish.
sometimes March. Yeah, never mind.
It's usually on my birthday, or around my birthday. I can't always say it's on my birthday. When my birthday's on a Sunday, it's on my birthday as long as it's not Easter.
Okay.
I say WrestleMania is WWE's birthday gift to me every year.
They don't get me anything.
I'm super pretentious like that. It's all about me.
I usually get an election day or
I
get
get
Thor Ragnarok this year.
You do. You are winning this year.
Yeah. This birthday will be far superior to last year's.
I have no comment on that.
Yeah, me neither. That's it. That's my only comment. So anyway,
You still ended up going. It's fine.
yeah. So anyway, we've talked. This is another podcast about
It's just
absolutely nothing.
randomness.
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely nothing.
It's because I'm fighting talking about the one thing I want to talk
I
about,
know,
but we
so
can't
is he.
talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could walk away so you guys can talk about Defenders.
It's not fair. We gotta let them catch up a little.
It's just going to be us yelling at each other because
I know.
I think Jesse's
I
wrong.
know he got some of the message.
Oh yeah,
Eye rolls are perfect.
No.
Yeah. I don't know.
We'll
I'm
talk
on
about
episode 3, so we could talk through episode 3.
You can talk to episode 3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
We
up
could just
for it.
only talk about episode 3 because that
I
one was
agree.
fucking awesome.
Episode 3 was fucking fantastic.
Yeah. It brought everybody together. They all got to fight in the hallway,
Hallway fight scenes.
and Iron Fist looked good.
He's looked pretty.
So-
he looked pretty decent through this part.
So am I missing something with this Iron Fist that I guess I have to watch the Iron Fist now to understand him?
No.
Does he not he's not able to hold his chi in his hand for not very long
no,
or
he just
what?
he gets worn
Yes.
out. He needs to eat food to regenerate.
Yeah.
I'm just saying in the first five
It takes concentration to
Yeah.
but
summon
in
the Iron Fist.
in the first 5 minutes of the first episode, it's focused on him, and then he's a fucking idiot that just can't use the damn fist.
Well,
he uses the fist when everyone is like gone away important and let people die.
Well, here's the thing with the fist. It's like a serious weapon, so you're going to kill somebody with it.
Yep.
Like if you're going to use it, I mean, he punches through steel doors with it. So you punch a regular dude with it, they're going to die.
Yeah,
and he's not going to kill somebody.
Hey, guys, we got a new guts.
Oh yeah, we definitely want to taste this.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah, we're just recording a podcast right now.
You guys want to grab
You have to turn it on.
a microphone? Come talk with us.
Oh.
This is what's the name of this beer? Oh, you know what, man? If you don't mind handing him your microphone after you take a little taste of that beer, and just tell us about what we're about
currently
to taste
talking
here.
like right now the 3 episodes for. Have you seen the Defenders yet? Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, right now we just got.
Hi there.
You just came
How's
into
it
the
going tonight?
conversation right now.
Going very well. You sound great, by the
Episode
way. I can
3.
see everything
Like we're
working
talking
out.
Up to episode
Fantastic.
3 right
So tell us about who you represent.
now.
I'm Eric with Barley
the
Forge
Defenders
Brewing
is,
Company from
the
Costa Mesa,
Daredevil, Jessica
California.
Jones,
and tonight
Luke
we're
Cage and
trying
Iron Fist
several
got together
new
to do a
beers in the market, in the Arizona market. So we've been in Arizona about 6 weeks, and we just hired Travis, our in-state representative. So
Congratulations, Travis.
we're out here just trying to get beer to the people. You know,
We
it's a very noble
appreciate that.
cause. So
Whatever
the
that
one we're
was,
trying
it was
right
great.
now is the Patsy. It's a coconut rye stout. It's our best-selling beer. It's more just a great rye stout than a coconut beer, but people
Smells
love it for
amazing.
both. Yep.
It smells amazing.
It's definitely the rye makes it nutty. And
Oh, yeah, it
chocolatey.
does.
It's like an almond joy in a glass, but
Impressive.
yeah. But you still
Yeah.
want to drink a lot of it. It's one of those things. So,
Yeah.
I don't drink beer.
but yeah, they've also got one of our double IPAs, our farmhouse IPA on tap tonight, and a German lager that we make too. So,
Delicious. Oh, my
lots of
gosh.
exciting stuff tonight.
Well, I appreciate you guys coming by. I was actually telling the bartender, because I saw the bottle. He's like, "You want to do this one?" I'm like, "I want to taste it." And he's like, I'll see if they. Oh, perfect! I appreciate it. I'm glad he did, because yeah, we are enjoying it. Well, if you don't mind, Mandy, taking a picture, we'll put that on the website and everything. Good. Well, awesome. Thank you, guys.
Thanks for trying it.
Absolutely, it's delicious. You win. This is our beer of the week. We
Beer of
changed
the
it. Changed it.
Bronson just got changed.
It was
Thanks, guys.
absolutely amazing.
That was great.
So,
That was really good.
now who just joined us?
My name is John Lalicata.
Nice to meet you, John.
Italian. Thank you.
So-
Welcome to the Maskerpiece podcast.
Okay.
Oh,
So-
theater. Sorry.
Oh no, go ahead. I was trying to keep you quiet because they were talking about
I
the
know.
beer, and
I'm
like,
so sorry.
Stop! Shut up about Defenders. It's okay. So, John, are you a comic book fan or a comic book movie, a TV show fan?
I was into comics when I was a lot younger.
You got to bring that mic really close to you.
When I was
Perfect.
a lot younger, I read a lot of comics. I was really into. I had the Spider-Man. I forget what edition it was. It was the gold limited one with the webs.
Oh,
It was
from
just-
'91,
It was
Todd
just all
McFarlane
the
cover.
webs. Yeah, and it was
Yep.
gold. It was shiny. Yeah,
Yep.
so I had that one for a while. I'm more of a visual though. I like watching movies.
Sure.
Spider-Man was definitely one I liked. I liked all those movies more than a lot of them, but the Avengers were great too.
Absolutely.
Love the
Good.
Avengers.
Awesome. So yeah, that's kind of what we talk about. We talk about a lot of other stuff too. We just talked about
Anything.
everything and everything. So
I
I'm
love
glad.
video games.
Okay. What are the games you're playing right now?
Um,
Jesse's a big video game guy too.
I'm
I'll defer to you guys with that.
Me too.
out
Stupid.
there. I play everything. I like Madden. I'm waiting to get that one.
Nice.
You're waiting to get for the update, for their yearly update.
Yeah, and then
It's just if no one knows what Madden is. It's basically a football game that you just pay $60 every year for an update of the new characters, and that's it.
Yeah,
the great
I know.
thing,
I'm
yeah.
well versed in that. I just need a new gaming system.
This new edition though this year is they added it's called Long Shot, and so it's an actual career mode where it's not just usually you would just make a superstar,
Right.
and you would just play a game, simulate a game. Now it's like you start from your house, not drafted, and it has a complete immersive story, like completely around it, like characters. You get, so it's like if you ever think of like they had the NBA Live or like 2K had like a really immersive. You do like interviews and stuff.
Sure.
It's like that times 50.
Oh,
So,
wow.
like,
Okay.
They added a story mode, basically.
Literally, and
Yeah.
like 90% of it is like cinematic with like mini games of like it's
that's
pretty
so
incredible.
funny. That's
Like,
awesome.
yeah, I've
Okay.
been waiting for something like that for sure.
So is that what you look for when you get into, say, a football game? More of the individual player type of thing?
Yeah,
Or-
yeah.
Okay.
I that's how I am with like any game. I always like to create myself. Like
Okay.
the UFC game that you did a 3D scanning yourself.
Yeah.
Looked exactly like me, and I
That's
even
awesome.
altered tattoos. It was wild.
Okay. I was when it came to Madden, I was always about the owner mode
Yeah,
or GM
yeah. that
mode.
GM
Like
mode,
I'm
yeah.
a huge fan. Like if I ran this is how it would be.
yeah, yeah.
Freaking
Your
legit.
way.
And and that was what I got into. So I can definitely appreciate those that get it, because you don't just get it just so you can play a game here and there.
Yeah, no. Usually
Not
like,
for
when the-
$60 a year.
No, when the season, what happens, I'll get it because I always religiously, because I used to play football. I used to play all through high school. I was a real high prospect, and things just didn't pan out. But I would always get it when the season starts and the game comes out, and I'd
Yeah.
always just find myself, if I'm watching a football game, 10 minutes after the game, I'm like, all right, I got to play a game now.
Gotta play real
Just
quick,
get to
yeah.
the game. But
Got all
video
amped.
gaming really started with Diablo 2 in the basement.
Oh, sure. Yeah, that
for
was
hours on
Yeah.
end. And my
Great
uncle, he was a computer programmer at the time, so he had like free Windows 98. Like,
Oh, wow.
So we had like 6 computers at one time because it only took like 100 megabyte or like 50 megabyte video card to even run that game.
Sure.
So we had like 6 computers, and we would like stay up day and night.
Okay.
So that's like the heart of me is still in Diablo, even though the third game was kind of
Yeah.
not what it
Yeah,
should
my
have been.
Are we due for a new Diablo game?
Yeah, no, they're gonna do it.
Yeah,
They have job listings for Diablo 4 right now.
Okay. I figured we got to be due for one. I mean,
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Considering how long Diablo 3 took to come out.
I kind of wish they did Myth again. I don't know if any of you played Myth.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I wish they brought that back.
I agree.
that
That game was great.
So fun. Just like a quick time strategy game. Just
I'm waiting for the next Leisure Suit Larry.
Oh my goodness! Someone was just talking about.
it's just
this
like
the other day.
Sharknado. Right now, you're playing as his great grandson.
Oh, literally, that was like the greatest thing I've ever heard in my life.
So yeah, I don't know. I enjoy games. Don't get me wrong. So I'm just
I'm the
I guess
person that everyone
despite being the
kills.
oldest one at the table, I'm the noob. Like when it comes to some of this stuff,
That's
I'm like
me.
I'm a retard. when
I'm
it
the
comes
person people ask in Halo to play so that they can get more kills. I'm dangerous in sniper mode, but that's about it.
Yeah.
But as soon as you find me, like I'm done.
Yeah.
I suck.
I'm like on that episode of The Office when Jim is playing Call of Duty.
Oh, yeah.
Like jumping at the wall. Like, yeah, that's me when I'm playing Call of Duty
Ready?
online.
Why do you have a sniper out? Oh, let's start
Oh,
yelling.
is that what this is? Yeah.
I'm super excited for that game as well.
Yeah.
I'm like avidly a zombie player, and the zombie mode on there looks absolutely insane.
Okay,
Like,
so
next level.
is that an online version of it, or is that the story mode of it?
Okay, so it originally started. Zombies was in World at War was the first Treyarch edition to Call of Duty because it's Infinity Ward and Treyarch. Infinity Ward did the Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, and they did like the Modern Warfare games. Treyarch did the Black Ops and the World at War. So
Okay.
World at War was an extra mode when you beat the game. They had one map, wave after wave.
Yeah, you could play as John F. Kennedy, Nixon, San Jose Chavez,
Okay.
and then John McLemore. I think you could play like the lawyer.
Well, each downloadable content would change.
Macklemore, the rapper?
No, I forgot the lawyer.
That's what I was thinking.
That was my thought process.
Yeah, he changed.
I would just get myself killed like every time.
I keep forgetting this.
It's that Goodwill armor that you're getting.
Yeah.
You forgot to take the tags off.
Popping tags.
Yeah, no, but no, each DLC they would have a new map because it grew into a huge mode that people were addictively playing. So like they had one where they had Ray Liotta and like Machete. Like
they got Buffy.
characters.
Yeah, they got Buffy.
Now you're,
They even
now you
had
can play
Robert
Mandy.
England in one, which
Buffy's
I
on
am
there.
diehard.
I'll be Buffy.
Freddy vs. Krueger, anything like Freddy Krueger is the best. So
I'll mess
would
up some
hop on that.
vampires.
Yeah,
Zombie vampires.
yeah, zombies.
Okay, that works.
Sure.
Technically, vampires are kind of zombies.
Kind of zombie-ish, right?
It's an oxymoron. They're dead.
Yep.
They got bitten.
But now the mode has grown into something that's like it.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous.
To me, it could be its own standalone game.
Yeah.
It definitely.
But it's nice that
a
it's not, though, right?
Yeah.
So you kind of have two games in one as opposed to just buying the
Basically,
zombie
yeah,
version
because-
of something.
But see, it's weird because there were times I found myself just buying the game for
The zombie
zombies.
mode. Yeah.
And I mean, like, I still played multiplayer and, like, I mean, everyone did. But it got to a point to where, like, I think it was Black Ops 3 when it came out, I was like, I just want to play zombies. I still played multiplayer, but zombies is just something that's grown into such a huge thing. And this latest game right now seems like they've put, like, a whole... Like, if they took 130 people to make a game, they took 130 just to help the zombies out. So I'm like, I'm just amped for it.
All right. What are the other games that are coming out this season? Because I know there's, that new Spider-Man looks freaking
Destiny
amazing.
2, oh, Spider-Man?
Yeah,
it's
Spider-Man looks insane
you know
for
when
the
the
PlayStation
cinematics go right into the game.
Yeah, that's what blew me away.
That's like the Uncharted, like
Yeah, that's what blew me away. Like, I'm watching the
Last of
cinematics,
Us
I'm like, okay, but I want to see what the gameplay looks like.
And it
goes right into the gameplay,
yeah.
like, seamlessly. I'm like,
Yeah.
how did you do that?
yeah. See, that's
incredible.
what's impressive to me.
Yeah, so... Yeah, it's something I've been
Rick and
waiting
Morty.
for like Grand Theft Auto. Like, man, if you can
Oh,
take those
yeah.
cinematics and just put them right into the game,
Definitely.
man, nail it. So, what about you, Jesse? Anything you're looking forward to?
I'm actually waiting for South Park, the new Fractured Butthole game.
Okay.
It's a Superman.
Sounds great. Sounds like
it's
a
a
good time.
superhero version of Stick of Truth that they did.
Okay.
But
so
it's-
you get to be like the Coon and
Yeah, you fight as the Coon and every fucking superhero character
and
South Park did.
Mysterion. Mm-hmm. I have a Mysterion hoodie. It's pretty awesome.
Wow.
Did it come in one of your boxes?
Yeah.
Okay.
In a South Park loot crate, and it
Nice.
turned it inside out, and it's Kenny's sweater.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, it's
that's fantastic.
Yeah, can't wait for winter time. Come on, 180 degree heat, go away.
I have a confession to make. I just started Rick and Morty.
You too?
I
Started it.
I
Last
haven't
night.
started it yet.
I've been keeping up
Yeah.
with the third season.
Everyone-
the third
Last
season is
night,
when I'm starting
I watched my
watching.
first ever
Everyone
episode.
talks
Everyone
about
tells
it.
me like all this, and I've never really given it time. And the first episode, not only is it an amazing show, but like what a first episode is what I was thinking.
Man.
Like that was wild.
I need to watch
It's
it.
the
You do.
best thing
It's on
since
Hulu.
sliced bread.
Yeah.
I swear to gosh.
Yeah, I saw pieces of it. AC went out last year, and it was. I got my kid with me, so I'm like, probably shouldn't watch Rick and Morty.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
like, we're watching it. I'm like, dude, this is pretty funny. She's chuckling. I'm like, yeah, that's really funny. This is really good.
Probably just see the colors.
I think what got me into Rick and Morty was that video everyone kept passing around with
I thought it was marijuana.
well, that too, but
yeah.
I don't know when that started. But it's like where the video
I'm sure
where
you
the
can't remember.
no with the lawyer, it was the judge and the inmate, and they turned that into Rick and Morty. It was like the court system of Colorado, and it was like
I don't know. I think they got
I'll
it from
take
Back
your
to the
word for it.
Future.
Yeah.
Looks like Doc Brown and Michael J.
Yeah,
Fox.
that's how I always take it
and
as.
Marty McFly. That's what it looks like.
I'll show you.
But it
guys.
has Cyril from Archer.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you're a big
yeah.
Archer person.
I've seen it.
I
Have
love
you seen
Archer.
the new season of Archer?
No.
I haven't
need
either.
I don't know if I want to because it's set in the 50s, right? Like
I
during
don't
the-
know.
Thank you guys for having me. Video
Oh,
games.
you're outta here?
They're
Okay, go play
calling
some
my
games.
name.
Yeah, please,
I'll most likely be back at some point.
We'll come back anytime. Yeah, drink some beer, come play Mad Libs with us in a little while. So, yeah, big fan of, I like Rick and Morty.
Oh,
Yeah, I just watched my first ever episode, like full on. I'm like, wow.
Was it the first episode?
Yeah, that's all I've seen. So
That's
I watched
that's
that.
the only one.
I just watched it last night, just like. But I watched that, and then I watched what's that anime that I was telling you about?
Oh, the
I'll watch
Tokyo
it.
Ghoul.
Tokyo Ghoul, yeah.
Yeah, that's a fun anime.
I've got a leather mask or pleather mask of Kaneki. I got it in one of my boxes, and I'm like, oh, this is creepy. Like the mouth zips open and closed.
Mm-hmm.
I put it on, and Mrs. Blogster like fell back, like into the wall. Like, whoa, no, you cannot wear that. That's got to like. She already hates the wrestling mask. Like that was just like, nope, that's creepy. That's scary.
Oh, you should put both at the same time. See what she says.
Put it on, then put a wrestling mask on over it, then take off that wrestling mask. No, that one I don't think I would survive the night if I was to put that thing on. Maybe if I get really into the show, maybe I'll break it out. But she's like, no, that's packed away. We're not playing with that right now. So that was weird.
I agree.
Okay. So anyway, but what did you guys like that little beer? That,
I did.
Yeah, and I'm not really a big coconut person. I don't think I could drink a whole one, but
I'm not a
it's
stout
tasty.
person.
Right. But I think that rye helped it out.
Oh, yeah.
I already
gave it that nutty.
I've been drinking ciders all day, so I didn't even try. And plus, I know you two are like the most beers person that I hear. So it's like I'm not even gonna try and taste test that. It's like I wouldn't appreciate it as much as you guys would.
It's just a taste.
It's just a taste.
I know I'm scared too
Besides-
because I've been drinking all day. And then,
Is it because
Oh
it's
my
a
god, I gotta
dark
turn
beer?
that thing off.
well, you don't trust anything darker than you.
That goddamn
it's back.
pinball machine.
I
I
love
just
this.
shut the fucking thing off.
How's it
I'm
back
gonna do
on?
it again.
Right? You should.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
In case you can't hear.
Yeah,
Stop.
I guess that's our cue to be done with this show in the next few minutes.
Right?
Anything you guys want to talk about right before we get done? Anything weird happened?
Bagels and peanut butter are good. Don't listen to Frankie G.
Oh, I was about to bring that shit. I wanted to try it. I never tried bagels and peanut butter. I was thinking about bringing it here.
Why are
Toasted
bagels
or
in
not
such
toasted?
high regard?
I don't know.
I don't know. It's bread.
It's bread. Like
It's boiled bread to begin with, and then
why? I don't seek it out, but I guess I don't get why it's such a big man. How many things did I typed in on Twitter? I just typed in bagels and peanut butter.
I know.
On the search, and there was
great.
like all these things about people posted about bagels and peanut butter. This is
And
life and blah
not
blah blah.
one of them was from me,
No, I just
by
started,
the way.
and I just started like, "Hey, Frankie G." He's like, "I take this as an act of war or something like that." Like he's like, "I'm." So then he starts sending me all these foot videos and all these feet eating tweets, and I'm like, actually, I don't think he found any video. I'm like, I found plenty of bagels with peanut butter on it though.
Right?
Man, like I don't prefer it, but like I don't get why not.
Right?
it's a bread. It's like
Yeah,
you have
it's
nothing
bread.
else there.
I'll put cream cheese on toast.
I've done that.
Damn, right?
I've done
I've done
that.
that. I've been in college.
Yeah,
I've lived that life.
Like, why is it? I mean, I don't think it's that odd. I mean, I don't know.
No, it just makes me laugh.
Yeah.
It just makes me laugh.
So, like, is it wrong to like bake a bagel with like jalapenos and cheese in it?
I think so, but I don't like jalapenos. But I
Well, 'cause
understand
I
why
love
people
it.
like it.
I love
get why
it,
people
man.
think it's good.
No, I wouldn't put peanut butter on that. That'd be
No.
peanut
No,
butter,
no,
jalapeno,
no.
and cheese. No.
Well,
Cream
you
cheese.
never know because it's
No, I do know. That's
you
fucked
tried it
up.
before?
No, because that's stupid. It's too sweet. You can't put something that sweet with.
but it's spicy. It might work.
Yeah, not with that much spice. It
I
just
would
wouldn't
think
be
you
good.
would, I think you would need to put like butter on that.
Really?
I put a plain
That's already
cheese. I put a
diabetic
plain
Chrome
cream
as
cheese
it
on
is.
Yeah.
Just
I mean,
a
I can see
plain
plain cream
smear.
cheese, but I think
Yeah,
butter
that's
would
what I
be
do.
all right.
Butter would be fine, but yeah.
It's just
Kind of like the everything bagel. Probably wouldn't put onion and.
The only two bagels I will put
Butter.
peanut butter on are a plain bagel and a cinnamon raisin bagel. And that's it. That's all.
And I wouldn't guess the cinnamon raisin.
It's not bad.
Yeah, I just
If
wouldn't
it's
have
all
guessed
you
it.
have-
No, I'm just saying I wouldn't have guessed it. I'm not
Yeah.
Frank who's going to get all upset about this.
Yeah. Frank will
Man.
probably have a fit.
I
Can't
swear
wait
to
until
God,
he
I'm gonna
listens
change
to this.
Frickin' podcast to Bagels and Peanut Butter. It's no longer Maskerpiece Theater.
Bagels and peanut butter.
Frank will never come on the show again.
No.
It's like, remember Frankie G?
Remember Frankie G?
Pre-bagels and
We're
peanut
gonna
butter.
change the logo of kayfabe.
He would be so mad.
Oh man! April Fools! It's August. Sorry.
That makes it even better.
Even better. Happy early
ahead.
April Fools. No,
Oh
we
my
won't
God.
do that to Frankie G. We do like him.
It switches on the back.
Oh yeah,
See if it'll work.
yeah. There's a big orange button. Just hold it in.
you
Yep.
go.
I'm gonna shut that off. Fuck that game.
Yeah. Now I'm
So,
looking
yeah,
at Boba
At
Fett
the
again.
grid.
At the grid, there is it's a pinball machine.
That's
but
all
it's
electronic.
processed by a PC,
Yep.
Yep.
and it's a pinball machine, but it's not pinball. It's a
TV.
It's a TV.
It's TV
TV
inside of a
screen.
pinball machine.
Yeah, it's awful.
Matt does this. He's amazing.
Oh, I mean, it's creative,
It's a
but
lot
that
of
is his
fun.
worst invention.
It's a lot of fun when we're not recording. Although that Wonder Woman one was
Oh,
not a very
Supergirl.
or Supergirl. That's
Yeah,
what
it was terrible.
It's-
Like there was nothing to it. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go play the pay $1.50 for the regular pinball. That's
Right.
I think that's what pinball to me is the greatest game.
I love
I
pinball.
love pinball so much.
There's a Game of Thrones one and a Star Trek one that's on the other side of this wall that I very much enjoy.
I played the shit out of the Iron Man one.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that one's good too.
I just played before you guys even came in.
Ghostbusters.
I played the Walking Dead one. It was pretty fun.
Yeah.
That one's good too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
probably going to
that's,
play that later.
That is one of my dream items.
I
Like,
used
people
to-
have like a dream car, and so like, I don't
Yeah,
give a
that-
shit. I'll drive that little piece of shit car out there,
Right?
but I want a pinball machine.
I had one for like 6 years,
Oh,
and my parents wouldn't move it from Indiana to here.
oh,
So we sold it, and I think that was that was the second worst loss I suffered in that
Yeah.
move.
What game was it?
It was just a generic. It wasn't anything special. It
Okay.
was like California something. It was a bunch of bright neon colors.
California Dreams, kind of like the old Peter Engel
Something like that,
TV
yeah.
show from
Yeah.
NBC. No, it's not.
It's not, no. But like I mean
I'm
it
the
had
only
the
one
fun
watched
like
that show.
it had like the fun spiral, and then there was like spots that would catch, so you'd have extra balls during certain play.
Oh, okay.
Like it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, my brother's got a Popeye one.
Ah, that's fantastic.
It's awesome. It's so much fun. Yeah, I want a pinball machine in
I don't-
like the worst way.
I don't know who invented pinball machines, but y'all are my fucking hero.
Yep. So, all right, we're going to stop on that note. I'll probably still be talking about pinball machines when we get on to
Probably.
the other show. So, have a good night or morning or whatever time it is that you listen to this.
There was a man with a gun in his hand as smoke just filled his nose, wearing a smile from the death of a child while blood splattered his clothes. One single tear from the man standing near is just what had to be done. Not just a game, but escape from the pain. He killed his only son. And now where he goes from here, and time will his mother fill. Now all he has is his memories of his sickened child, always begging please, just do it now, take care of me, I'm all you have, now set me free. Now mommy dear, set down your drink, and don't you lay your hands on me. You've never been that good to me, thank God I had my daddy. And why didn't you once then try to save him? New baby boy with ability free to be anything that he wants to be. But by the age of his early teens, one small lump altered everything. What was this about master plans? As he lay his head onto his hands, it was said, what's done is done. Shattered family with 3 minus 1. So happy day. Her love was on its way. Each one's a happy day. Her love was on its way.
Subscribe and download back episodes of Maskerpiece Theater at abnormalentertainment.com/Maskerpiece Theater. Search Maskerpiece Theater on Facebook. Email maskedblogster at maskedblogster@gmail.com. And don't forget to hashtag tweet your tits at maskedblogster. And for more podcasts, books, comics, blogs, and videos, head to abnormalentertainment.com.
You've been listening to the Abnormal Entertainment Network.